We're just gonna go over our hook line breathing, Jesse. So what I'm gonna have you do is just put your feet right underneath your knees like you're gonna do a glute bridge. We're just gonna hang out here and breathe. You can bring your feet out a little further. We're gonna think like lower back, flat on the ground, but I don't need you tilting super hard or anything like that right now. And just like any other breathing drill that we've been practicing with you, I just want you to blow your air out through your mouth like you're filling up a balloon. I want it to be for like 8 seconds straight. Blow out all that air until you feel like abs, obliques turn on. It's gonna feel like you don't have any more air in you, but I want you to keep blowing once you get there. It's gonna be like, oh shit, I'm gonna cough or something like that. Then just softly breathe in through the nose, like 4 to 5 seconds, not 45 seconds. And then again, out through the mouth like you're filling up a balloon or you're blowing out through a straw. Not like you're trying to blow out all your air in the first 3 seconds, but over the course of that 8 seconds, be blowing, blowing, blowing out until there's no more air left, all right? Keep on doing that there. Lower back kind of flat on the ground. Feel like your abs are starting to turn on when you blow out that air? Good. Now your next one's gonna be your glute bridge. We're gonna stay in the same position. What I want you to picture is like you're pulling your heels in towards your butt, I guess is what I should say. And you're gonna have to push your feet slightly down in order to do so, to not let those feet slide, right? You're gonna feel hamstrings kind of turn on as you kind of tilt the back of your, like if you had back pockets on your pants, tilt them to the back of your knees, the back of your legs. Get really tight through the hamstrings and glutes and just kind of push up and squeeze into that glute bridge. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Good. And then you can let that down there. Let's do 3 reps of that with a 3-second hold at the top. And then we're gonna take this yoga block, put it between your knees, and I want you to lift both feet up off the floor, kind of come towards my hands. Not so high, bring it back down right about here or so. And I want you to squeeze that block as hard as you can. Now that's gonna be a little tough at first. And if we wanna make it a little tougher and a little better, I want you to keep squeezing that block and drive your ankles outwards away from each other. Yeah, so you're turning your whole lower leg out, drive them out, rotate your femurs inwards so that your ankles go outwards, and keep squeezing that block as hard as you can in that position. We're gonna hold that for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, a little tough there, 3, 2, 1. And we'll take that yoga block out. Yep, it's gonna cramp on you. Let those feet back down, back up into another glute bridge rep, hold for 3 seconds at the top. So that's gonna be that glute bridge kind of into that yoga block squeeze, and if we wanna make it harder, we add in that internal rotation bias as we do that, okay? So Jesse's gonna do a straight leg hip dip. Jesse, what I want you to do is stand with your left foot up on here, and your right foot will be kind of hanging off to the side. Now you can use this pole for support. What I want you doing is you're gonna keep this knee locked out, right? We're gonna keep this leg straight, and we're gonna drop that other straight leg down to the floor without bending the knee to do so. Down, down, down. What we're trying to do, hold that bottom position, is get this side of the hip to hike up, this one to kind of come down. It's gonna shift outwards towards my hand here. Now Jesse, in order to come back up, I want you to push hard through this foot on a straight leg and even these hips out here. Push, 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 push. Perfect. Let's go through a couple reps like that. A lot of tension like in the side pocket of that hip, right? Now here's where we're gonna add in a twist now that you've gotten those down. Now we're gonna do those hip dips into a knee flexion raise up here, right? So as we go into this kind of progressed version, Jesse, go ahead, go all the way down, straight leg all the way down. And I want you to really keep inside the foot pressure. We're gonna keep that straight leg throughout here. Now as you come up into that straight leg, and then start to raise this knee up and like you're going across to your opposite shoulder without turning that opposite hip away. Up, up, up. Really get high, and you're gonna feel like this hip wants to kind of go through here. And does this side start to work there for you now? Yep. And then back down into the dip. And straight down all the way. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. And then straight leg up. And then once it gets up to the foot, drive up high towards that opposite shoulder. Get up high, 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 high. Straight leg, pressing through the inside of that bottom foot. Good. Let's repeat a couple more of those. And we're gonna take this, we're gonna take this nice and slow. You can keep the hands against the wall. They move just a hair closer, just barely. Yep. Keep the heels a little lower. Yep. Now start to squat down. Good. Now the first rep of this we're going to do nice and slow. Keep going down, keep going down. Now what I want to do here is when you come up, let's do your right knee will drive upwards, okay? Through, kind of squeeze that right glute, get it forward, yep. Good. We're trying to get hip flexion on the left side to get hip extension on the right. High through, drive that hip forward, yep. Extend, 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 reach high up that wall, higher, higher, higher. The higher you reach, you better you bring that hip through. Yep. Do that again, get that high reach. And up. Good. Last one we'll do for today. Let's just have you get into the B stance. And I guess you can go like right here. We'll have you get to the B stance here. And just like a regular one, I'm just going to have you do your hip airplane. So we're going to rotate out and turn all the way across here.
Leave my foot on the ground?
Yep. Big focus inside pressure here. Turn outwards. Yep, turn, 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 turn. Knee doesn't change position. Turn all the way back across now. Try to turn less through the spine and think more of just the hips, all right? Turn across, turn across, turn across. Good. Knee forward a little more. Yep. Weight in that front, really hard in that front of that foot. If the heel comes off, that's okay. Rotate through, just think of through the pelvis. Turn, 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 open, open, open. Keep weight on the inside of that foot. And then rotate all the way across. Excellent. We should be able to see the glute as she turns this way. We should be able to see that opposite side glute at least. Good, Jesse. Yep, keep that knee forward a little bit. And rotate again. Away, away, really open this hip up. Try and turn this right side glute towards the camera as far as you can. And hold, hold, hold. Hold that. Yeah, that glute's shaking on this side, huh? And back down across. Turn, turn, turn so that we can't see that opposite glute. It's blocked out by this hip. Hinge over a little bit more. We're going to make it a little bit better now. Yep, same thing. Turn, 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 turn. And turn all the way back across again. Yeah, your glute is just shaking right now. Inside pressure of this foot, heavier on the front of the foot to where that heel wants to lift. One more rep, get the head slightly more forward here, long spine. Yep. And turn, turn, turn across. Good, how are we feeling, Jesse? Do that other side and then get out of here.